Well, good morning, everybody. I don't know how many people have been following along the stuff that's been going on over here at Skullworks lately. I haven't posted a video in quite a while. I ended up unemployed. My shop over at Weldco closed up. Stores, we all lost our work. That happened, in January. And I spent 2.5, 3 months looking for a job. And then, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I landed a pretty good job out in Kent, Washington, working at a pile driver equipment manufacturer out there, running a horizontal mill. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy over that. I'm pretty glad to be back at work again. Really glad to be earning a paycheck again. So, I've been working really long hours. That's why I haven't posted a video lately, but the weekend will be relatively nice today. I did a lot of work on the black car lately. If you notice, it's got a top on it right now, which is, completely unheard of. This is the old top for the red car, right there. And what I did, this old top was all ripped up and torn to shreds, and it still is, but I've got it patched together, pieced together all rat rod style, so that so it'll hold together. And it's watertight, and it keeps that interior dry, and it makes the car drivable when it's bad weather out, so that's all good. These patches I used are toolbox door liners out of Bill's Toolbox. And then, of course, a little repair there on the window with some fantastic sewing job with some zip ties. But it holds together, and that's all it's got to do. And if y'all remember correctly, when I got this job, I was going to drive either this or the red car to work. But after driving the red car out to Kent once on the freeway and getting passed by a semi-truck and then getting blown in the other lane, I decided that was a really bad idea. So what I did was, if you remember, I had that Jeep G20 pickup truck. I drove that for the past 3 weeks to work. And I'm not kidding you, that was costing me $60 a day gas to get to work. And that just was not going to work at all. I was going absolutely bankrupt trying to get to work. So, enter this little guy. What I did was, I took that Jeep down to a local car lot. Well, before I took the Jeep down there, I drove the black car down there, and I was talking to them on that. And I told them I had a old pickup truck that I'd be willing to use as a trade-in. And they said, if it runs and drives in, we'll give you X amount of dollars. I said, you guys going to hold by that? And they said, yep, we'll hold by that. So I said, alright. So I got in that old pile of crap Jeep truck and I drove it down there. The guy was like, I hate you forever. But he gave me a decent trade-in on it because he told me he would. And so I used it as the down payment, and I picked up this little guy here. It's a 94 Nissan. Got 160,000 miles on it. Got a screwed up glove box. That's custom right there. But this will be my commuter car. It's a little bit too modern for me, but it runs and drives great. Step on the brakes and it stops, which is a good idea. It's pretty straight. It's a pretty nice little pickup truck. And they threw in the canopy for free. And so this will get about 25 to 28 miles per gallon, whereas the Jeep, and I am not kidding you, the Jeep was getting 7 miles to the gallon. So pretty happy over that idea. And I can use that as a truck also. So that's okay. I'm liking that plan. I've been using this car as a daily driver on weekends because it's fun. We've got a little bit of work done on Frankie, oddly enough. We replaced our steering components. Our steering now is top shelf and nice and tight. It works really good. I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't taken her out for a cruise yet this week. Took her out last weekend. Probably take her out again sometime this weekend, but it's not looking very promising. I haven't done much on the Volkswagen lately, or the Dodge. Been too busy working my butt off. So that's the skullworks update, y'all. Have a good day.